What's happening, everybody? Oh,
Oh.
my bad.
Hey y'all. What is
We
up?
back. A little rusty, but we all right.
Hey Overlook Valley Homestead. Hey Francine. Hey Grammy Karen. Hey Tall Weeds and Rust. How are you all?
How is it going today?
Happy Monday.
Whew.
It's been a hot one here.
It has been a hot one.
Very hot.
We're so dry. We can't get no rain
We need some rain big time. But I just looked at the forecast and there's basically no rain coming.
at all.
Yeah. Hey
I'm just
Pink
gonna
Red
shut this thing
Apple
down.
Yard. Hey I already said hey Overlook Valley Homestead. Hey Sunny Preps. Hey Mountain Haven. Hey Darlene. Hey Deborah. Phone is.
Sorry. I was shutting down the laptop. I tried to get another laptop going.
Not gonna do
No.
No?
So I could see comments as well. But there's too many things happening, and
okay.
it's
I'll turn
causing
this one.
more Wi-Fi issues
Yeah.
than we need to have. So I'm just going to shut that down.
All right. Hey Dolly. Hey Vivian. Hey Linda. Hey Mellow Meadows. Hey Grow Your Groceries. Hey Lynn.
Dutch Off-Grid Homesteading. It's their first time catching us. Well, hello, y'all,
Awesome.
from the Netherlands.
Hello.
Welcome.
Awesome. Tall Weeds and Rest said she's outside working, but she's listening.
Oh, well, cool.
Hey Evelyn. Let's see. Hey Marina.
Finally
how
caught
are
us on
you?
the live. Awesome.
Hey Sharon. Hey Grace. Hey Helen. Hey Freedom Homestead. Hey Diane. Hey Stacy. Hey Nadina. I think I got that right.
Nadine.
New Mexico. Dry heat. Yeah. Ours is pretty humid.
What's happening, Mark?
Hey Mark.
Driving,
Be careful
but listening.
driving.
Yes.
Hey Back to Basics. Hey Alyssa. Hey Everything Spicy. Hey Oregon. Hey Melody. Hey Suzette. Hey Little Garden Big Dreams from Australia. Welcome.
Howdy.
Hey Heavenly Harvest Homestead. Brandon's Outdoor Adventures. Hey Tanya. Hey Shelly. All right.
Yeah, you got him. You
I
good?
think so.
Cool. Thank you all for joining so much. So, if you follow us often or if you're very new, just to kind of give a recap, ever since we started this channel in February, I think maybe like the second week we did our first Monday Night Live.
Yeah, we did.
And we haven't missed a Monday since last week. And unfortunately, it's because my father, Gary, passed away last weekend unexpectedly. He was 50 years old. He had a massive heart attack while we were actually in Michigan. It was very shocking. It obviously it shook all of our world. So we needed a week to kind of be with my mom and just all the family and relax and just kind of be with them and understand what just happened. But we're back. We're feeling a lot better. Figuring out that new normal. Things will never be the same. However, we're getting there.
Yeah.
So thank you all so much for all your prayers, all your just reach outs that you all give, the messages, the cards in the mail. Thank you
Yes.
all for all of that. It meant so much to us. We have our family here, but you all are our family as well. So we missed you all, but we're back and we love it.
Yeah, we're glad to be back. It was weird not talking to everyone last Monday, but we weren't able to put on a smiling face. And
Right.
you know us, we don't fake it. And it just, it wouldn't have been any fun for you all to watch us. So.
Not at all. Francine 350.
No,
No,
baby.
baby.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, Everything Spicy. Thank you, everyone. So yeah, we're getting back into. Love you
We
too.
love you
Go
too.
lay down. We're getting back into the videos and stuff. I'm making them every day.
Yep.
We filmed a pretty big one today, I guess. We were in the kitchen all day.
She worried me to death.
I'm worn out. And about an hour before this, I sat down on the couch and just passed out for about 15 minutes. Just needed to catch my breath. And we were in the kitchen all day, just canning and freezing and putting food up. Our table was it was absolutely full. It was just like a mound of food from the garden. Hey, Roots and Refuge.
What's happening?
And it, the stuff on the bottom was starting to get a little crazy. So we were like, well, we got to do it. So we just knocked it out. And the only thing we didn't do was tomatoes and zucchini, but I'm going to try to do some of that tomorrow by myself.
Yeah, I'm back to work tomorrow.
Yeah,
I was
that's
back to
going
work
back to work
today, but it
tomorrow.
was mainly catching up on 2000 emails I had in my inbox. So that was kind of nuts.
Yeah, but tomorrow, oh, thank you, Grammy Karen.
Oh.
That's my mama. Love you too.
Thank you.
Tomorrow's my mom's birthday.
It sure is. She's turning the young age of 23 tomorrow.
That's right. I forgot what I was going to say, but oh yeah, he has to actually go into Louisville tomorrow.
Yeah.
So that'll be different. I still got a lot to do, but hopefully I can knock it out by myself.
You got this. You got this.
Karen said you had me worried for a minute. You had me worried too. I was like, he's not going to say how old she's going to be. Oh,
You're not old.
Rochelle said, my seeds arrived today from Baker Creek. So excited. That is exciting.
Awesome.
I love getting those seeds in the mail.
It's a good feeling.
Yes. Kentucky is on the way home from Missouri. No, it's not. Is it?
Yeah, it's not, but it is.
No.
I mean, they would have to
I'm bad at geography.
No, Missouri's right above them.
Oh, okay. I don't know where anything is.
Remember when we went down, you could go either through Memphis or you could clip Missouri to get into Arkansas.
That is right.
I think sure it's just come on east, a little east and a little north, and then shoot back down.
That'd be fun.
Man, I hope that y'all had a good time. So they were at the, what's the actual name?
Homesteading
Life Conference. Yeah. So I know a lot of people went down there. It looked like a lot of fun. We've been catching a lot of videos. Yeah. We got one that is wanting to peek over and just yell because she hears us. So Jim about to take care of that action. What's happening, Low Cash Homestead? Good evening. But yeah, it looks like there was a lot of fun happening down there. We was watching Jess and Miles live yesterday, and I think I was as nervous as everyone that was there hearing that Doug was flying his drone over the Mississippi River. That is insane. I don't think I would ever have the nerve to do so. But we really want to get one of those. Maya, your all's video that you had, that little bitty clip of zoning out and seeing the top part of the garden, that was really cool. And every video I see of another drone happening, I'm like, we have got to get one of these.
Oh man, we were talking yesterday because we had wanted to go to the Life Conference, but we didn't get tickets. And we were talking yesterday, we're like, if we had and we had spent all that money and, the plans and stuff, we wouldn't have been able to make it, and that would have been terrible. So
okay, look at this.
What?
So I'm pretty sure that's my mom. Mom, I think your name is Wyatt's new channel.
How did that happen?
I don't know. So me and Wyatt, we're gonna start doing something.
Like Wyatt doesn't know how to type that much, so that's not him.
Here in the future, where me and him play like a game or something, and he wants to do YouTube so bad. So we finally agreed to it. That was his birthday present. Well, Wyatt Plays KY just popped up on our chat feed, and I have a feeling that is my mom.
Which he's on his tablet, but he can't type out grammar that much.
I think somehow we logged in on her tablet or phone or something.
That's funny. Oh goodness. Hey, the Tinker's wife.
Hilarious.
Yeah. So yeah, interesting time. It looks like everyone had a great time though at the conference. It looked like a lot of fun. We're still planning on going to the Homesteaders of America, so hopefully we can get to that.
For sure. There's going to be so many people there. Virginia's right there, so we got to get over there and do it. There's just really no reason that we shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
But, of course, right after HOA is our event.
Yeah.
The Harvest Celebration here in Kentucky. And so we've kind of had a little kink in our plan, unfortunately. So what we had told you all is that we was going to smoke some barbecue and have all that stuff for lunch, and we was just going to provide it to everyone. It was going to be free of charge, just because we can't have any kind of profit going back and forth because it's a completely free event. Well, my stepdad Gary is the barbecue man, and he was the one that was going to do it. So we are figuring out a new food plan. And again, we would just say potluck, but we're up to 300 people coming now, and we just don't want to have people expecting food, or people might miss a live or miss something to where we said potluck. So we are still going to provide food. It just we still got to figure out what it is now.
We got a little bit of time to figure it out, so we're gonna. Everything Spicy said, are any really hot peppers growing in the Stivers garden this year? So 2 things about that. We picked a pepper the other day. It was supposed to be a chocolate beauty,
Well, it's not.
But we don't totally know. We went back and watched the video, but we couldn't really figure out exactly
We didn't say
what it was.
specifically what that one was.
Yeah. So Zach bit into it because he was excited to, try it or whatever. And the next thing I know...
You got to start back, though. I don't like a lot of heat.
No.
Like, jalapenos are hot enough for me, and they almost take me down. So, continue.
So the next thing I know, he's, like, doubled over, like, holding his hands on his knees. And he's talking about how hot it is. And I'm like, it's supposed to be a sweet pepper. And he was like, well, here, try it. And I took a bite, and then I was doubled over. I mean, it was... we still don't know what it was. And then we picked another one that was the exact same thing. Yeah. We picked another one that was the exact same thing, and that one wasn't hot. So we do have all our peppers close together. I don't know if maybe they crossed somehow.
Yeah, there could have been a cross, but still, rough. It was hotter than a jalapeno, and the hottest thing we planted was a jalapeno.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
And then we made some cowboy candy today with jalapenos.
Y'all see that tomorrow.
And Zach tried one of those, and again, he was doubled over, screaming. He was inside the refrigerator with the milk, just chugging milk. And I was like, you have got to be, it's not that bad. It's a jalapeno. So I tried it again, and it wasn't that bad.
it about killed me. So I'm not lactose intolerant. However, milk does not treat me well. But if any of you are like spicy foods, milk's about the only thing that can calm that down. So I was sitting there chugging milk, and I started getting my stomach hurting and everything. I was like, oh my gosh, I am about to die.
Love y'all, Jess and Maya. Have fun and be careful.
We'll see y'all. Be careful going home.
Oh, thank you, Susan. That's very sweet.
Very much appreciated.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so we'll figure it out. Like I said, we had always said that there are local places very close to the event where you can go out to eat lunch if you want to and you don't want the food that's provided.
Yeah.
But so people don't have to leave, we want to make sure that there is something offered there. So we'll figure that out.
Oh, no. Triple B family. My son picked one of the Planlanos, thinking it was one of my mini bills. Oh, man. So, hey, Simply Southern Roots. Hey, Coon Ridge Homestead. Hey, of Little and Light.
Yeah, a lot of new folks rolling in.
I know. Hey, Kathy. Let's see. Hey, Piney Heaven Homestead. Yeah, I think ours cross-pollinated, too. And it's so weird because, you can pick one and it's hot, and then the very next one isn't hot. So we're just being very careful with those.
Yeah, that is Mom.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know how it happened, Mom, but we'll figure it out and get you back to your name.
How are you all doing? Oh, there you go. When you eat hot... where'd it go? When you eat hot chilies, put a piece of bread in your mouth. It absorbs the heat faster. There you go.
Okay, good. I'll do that.
She's Gone Country Farms.
Hey, you know what's funny? When I was younger, like, I am on a wall in Pittsburgh at Quaker State and Lube.
Oh, thank you, Tracy.
Oh, thank you so much. On a wall at Quaker State and Lube for taking the 6-wing extreme hot challenge, whatever it is.
When you were younger.
Did it fine, and everything was good. But I'm 30 now, and I take a tummy pill, and I can't handle these things.
Yeah. The cowboy candy is really good, though. We did a video on it, so you'll see that tomorrow. And we threw a bunch of other random stuff in there because we were just in the kitchen all day. So, yeah. But you'll see it all. A lot of people suggested that we do the cowboy candy, so that's why we did it. And we love it. Well, I love it. He doesn't love it.
I'll like it like on nachos and different things like that. Maybe like chop it up with a pickle and make like a chow chow or relish with it. But I ain't just going to start popping them in my mouth like candy.
Yeah.
Whew. Guess I'm a weak cowboy.
Oh, thank you, Janine. We appreciate that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you.
Can you give me a quick hi, Stivers, please? Hello, Country at Heart. How are you?
Howdy.
Let's see.
Yeah, I see that cowboy candy being used a lot on...
Yeah, it's a Ritz cracker with cream cheese. I bet that is good.
I bet that's good. That's kind of like a jalapeno stuffed pepper, but more of like a appetizer kind of thing.
I could just go to the fridge or wherever and just open it and eat the whole jar. They're so good. I love the flavor of jalapenos.
Bare hands, I haven't found a hot pepper I didn't like. I have.
Oh goodness, I love peppers.
I do like raw okra.
Yeah, I love raw okra too. We haven't been getting enough to do anything with, so we've just been eating it raw out of the garden.
They rarely make it back in here.
Yeah, I picked a giant one today. I don't know if it's gonna be any good. It kind of got away from me.
It'll be fine. Worst case, they even fry it.
Yeah. Hey, Hannah.
What is cowboy candy? Watch tomorrow and you'll find out. No, kidding. It's jalapeno. Basically, it's kind of like a sweet, spicy jalapeno kind of thing.
Yeah.
And we did something pretty cool.
Margot said, oh my gosh, you would not believe I did a search on Bing today for refrigerator sweet pickles. Francine said, would you make a video about chow chow? I haven't heard of it until you guys mentioned it. We don't actually make it. It's my stepdad. Maybe I can get him to share his recipe or something.
Well, he could share it with us and then we can make it
Yeah.
and do a video about it and send it out there.
Yeah.
One thing about like Larry and Grammy Karen is...
Oh, and ours was the first video that came up. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's sweet.
That's wild.
Nice. We don't like try to double up on it, so like he makes kind of that stuff, and so we don't make it. Just so, holy cow!
Oh my goodness! Thank you, Rochelle.
That is too sweet. Thank you.
Thank you so
greatly.
much.
We really appreciate that.
That's so kind. Y'all are all so kind. We love
Very
you
much
all
so.
so much.
It's amazing.
You have no idea how much that helps too.
Yeah, with this past week, and I know Mom's on here, but it's just trying to first off just understand what happened, and then the next part is starting to think about finances and all those different aspects of everything that's just heading to the future.
Mm-hmm.
It's very overwhelming,
Yeah.
and you all have been a great support, and we really appreciate that. So that's just amazing.
Yeah.
So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We're lucky to have YouTube as like a small, a very small side income, but it helps, and every little bit helps. And we've talked before, it's bought Wyatt's school curriculum and different stuff that, animal feed and stuff like that. So you all just have no idea how much it helps, and we thank you all so much. Thank you, Rochelle.
For
Thank
sure.
you, the others too.
Yeah, to everyone.
And speaking of curriculum, I had told you a couple weeks ago that we were gonna do the Horizons, and we actually switched it up again.
Yeah.
because we're indecisive.
Like a last second switch up. But we had good reason.
Yeah. I changed it to Abeka, which was the two that I was battling with. It was Horizons and Abeka, and I couldn't make up my mind. And we finally just were like, you know what, we're going to do the Abeka. And it was pricey, but he gets so much with it. They sent me all of his books and materials, and I have books that will, tell me exactly what to say to him and help him. And then he also gets it online. It's like a virtual classroom kind of thing. So that's going to be awesome. We're very, very excited about that. So we got all that in the mail, and he's going to start on September 2nd.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Vicky.
Oh, thank you, Vicky. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and you probably said it, but I was trying to catch comments in there. You said like it was accredited.
Yeah. No, I didn't say that.
Okay,
Sorry.
so that was like one of the big things that I really liked. It's accredited, and they also do record keeping for you.
Yeah.
So like when it comes, if you ever get audited or if they need to check any references, like all that's in the system, and it was one of the rare few that did that, like actually kept it for you in their system.
Dave Northwater brought up a really cool thing. He said, can there be cooking at the event? If so, how about doing a grill off? So I was actually thinking about like a chili
No, that would be
cook-off
because it's
kind
gonna
of
be
thing.
November.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't have to be chili. Maybe it could be like your favorite fall soup.
Yeah, like a crock pot thing, so that everybody could bring in their own crock pot and we could plug them up because there is a kitchen. So I was actually thinking about that. So thank you for reminding me. Once we'll get it all figured out, but that is
a great idea
option.
because like one person's pot
Yeah.
will serve many.
Right.
Instead
And
of-
everybody gets to, showcase their favorite thing that
Yeah.
they make, and, it'd be kind of cool.
We could figure out a way to make it a vote
Yeah.
on their favorite.
Or just for fun. Either way.
Well, I know, but
Figure it
like, well, yeah, somehow for fun, but maybe
Yeah.
like the winner gets a
Yeah.
giveaway
I think
or something.
that's definitely an option.
All right, because we were getting down to sandwich meat.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
I like that.
Yeah, Stacy, I'm
By the
pretty
way-
excited about Rebecca.
I'll go ahead and pull her out. I'm sure all y'all got some mean chili, but it ain't touching her chili. But I'll go ahead and take her out so she can't win.
Yeah, that won't be it. Hey, PC Atkinson. Hey, Reap What You Sow. A live judging. That would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
We could have like a panel. Yeah.
Go ahead and vote me out because I can't. I know some of y'all are gonna bring some hot peppers up in there. I'm gonna need a gallon of milk and a loaf of bread and some raw okra.
Yeah. Hey, Little Feet Farm Homestead. Let's see. Somebody said, dang on it, I missed it. Oh, okay. Kayla said, what is the event y'all are talking about? It's our event in Kentucky, Frankfort, Kentucky, on November 2nd. It's just a homestead harvest celebration.
Yep, we're calling it the Harvest Celebration since it's November 2nd. we should be kind of wrapping up and just have kind of that last remainder
Hey, Rebel Canners.
winter
hello.
stuff. They can handle the frost and everything. So we thought it would be a great time for everybody to come to our event. Where if I know we have a lot of moderators on here, if somebody can throw the Eventbrite link up just so they can have it. It's completely free, 100% free. Kentucky State University, which is the college here locally, they're allowing us to use their research center, which is an agricultural research center. So they got chickens, and it's a straight farm out there, and it's beautiful. It's a brand new building. They're letting us use it for free, so we're able to give it to everyone to come for free. But since it is a college, we can't have vendors, and we can't have food trucks, and we can't have stuff like that because nobody can make profit there. But we will have demonstrations kind of set up like the vendors would be. So they'll have their own table and they'll be just kind of showcasing different homesteading stuff. And then we're going to have some speakers. So like right now we have Hamiltonville Farm that's going to speak. Jen and I will say a few words. And then we're just going to kind of hang out and meet and greet and really just get to know each other a little bit better because we love all y'all and we want to see you all.
Tammy Gear said, what are the pictures on the fridge? Pretty sure they're all the kiddos. all the kiddos. Some of them are kind of old. They need to be updated. But we have, his mom got us some that are like magnets.
I think they see the sheep.
Oh.
If it's the sheep that you see.
Oh, yeah. Those are, I don't know if they're on here, but Two Wild Onions Homestead. They had 2 sheep back in the early spring. Mm-hmm. And our kids named them. So we have those 2 pictures.
Fluffy and JoJo.
Yeah. They're in West Virginia.
Yeah.
Let's see. Somebody else had asked something.
Oh yeah, so I didn't finish that. The Eventbrite link. The only reason we have that is so we can have an idea how many people come in.
Yeah.
Go there, just get as many tickets as you think that you'll be bringing. Like I said, it's free of cost.
Yeah, that's what it was. Somebody asked about the baby ducks. The baby ducks are doing good. They are actually outside officially, and they're doing really well. We're gonna do a video on that Wednesday.
Yes.
Wednesday's video.
We'll film it tomorrow. It'll be to you all Wednesday.
Yeah. So stay tuned for that. But they're doing really good. They're huge. They're not babies anymore.
They're
I
not.
looked at them the other day and I was like, I can't even call y'all my babies.
They're bigger than our black lace wyandotte chickens.
They're huge. Hey Heirloom. Hey Quebec Homestead. Hey Layla. Hey Our Cabin in the Woods. Let's see. Hey Four Blessings Farm. Why are my great white tomatoes turn red? Northern Ohio Homestead said. Great white tomatoes. Is that a variety? So
my first instinct would say somehow the seeds got mixed up, and it's not that. There's also, I don't think I've ever seen it with a tomato. However, like with a pepper, if it can get overripe,
yeah, well,
it can turn a wrong color.
Yeah, if they just, the longer they sit, sometimes everything will turn red.
Yeah, like a jalapeno, it's a green pepper, right? But after it sits for too long, it'll turn red.
Oh, Green Dream Project. Hey, y'all.
They've been on here a long time.
Have they? Sorry.
I saw you.
All right. The questions are fun. Y'all keep them
Yeah, they
coming.
are. We love the questions. That usually is what
we
makes
don't always
lives.
have an answer, but we try.
A cold Tuesday morning here in Australia.
Oh.
It is
Great
not here
white
in Kentucky.
tomatoes are seeds from M.R. Gardner.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that. Why they would be turning red. I know I've seen a lot of people post that they've had the wrong seeds.
Yeah. They have. I think it was actually both. I think it was M.R. Gardner and Baker Creek.
Mm-hmm.
But it happens. It's just, it's not really something that anyone can prevent when you're just that big and producing so much. So.
Yeah, and like Heirloom said, it could be cross-pollination possibly. But I would almost guess more of a mixed seeds rather than cross-pollination. I know it seems silly, but we don't.
Fairy Tale Creations.
We've never had an issue with cross-pollinating in our tomatoes. Zucchini, squash, peppers, different stuff like that. We've seen it, but we've never had an issue with tomatoes. But that's very likely too. There's several reasons, I guess, that it could be.
Hey, Deborah from Manitoba, Canada.
Nice.
Love watching your inspirational videos and want to extend my condolences. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And I saw Tangi from Freedom Homestead asked if we were wanting to do a potluck. Possibly. We haven't confirmed that that's what we might do, but we was thinking maybe like a chili cook-off or a soup cook-off to where people can bring it and there could be some kind of fun involved with it. But we'll get back to you on that. That was a great suggestion and probably an idea we'll go with. We just got to figure out the details.
Low Cash Homestead, tell Dalton that we said happy birthday.
Dalton.
I think it's his son. He was saying that he requested Worcestershire chicken wings. I can't say that one. Nobody
Well,
says
happy
that
birthday,
right.
Dalton.
Hey, Susan.
Yeah, that would be fun. It would be a good time.
Yeah, it would be fun. Let's see. Ison family, home and garden. Good evening, Stivers family. What is something you want to accomplish in your fall garden and your future spring garden?
All the greens.
All the greens.
For fall. I love greens.
I really want to grow some cabbage, but
Yep.
I am worried about it just with the amount of caterpillars and stuff that we
They'll
have
die
out there.
off by the time they get mature enough.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll be good there. But we are not growing broccoli or cauliflower in our fall garden. We're going to go ahead and cut that out. But we are going to be loaded up with kale, different lettuce mixtures, salad mixes, cabbage.
We've never been able to do cabbage because we've never had a fenced garden. We've always just winged it, and the rabbits took over. So if we could grow just a gigantic head of cabbage, I think it would be, just a really good feeling. It would be really successful.
Yeah, so the cabbage is going in our tilled garden where the zucchini and squash are. But first, we're actually probably going to pull up all that zucchini and squash and treat that ground because we got to get rid of these squash bugs pronto before they make their way to the pumpkins.
Yeah.
The zucchini is pretty much going out anyways. We're getting like one zucchini per plant.
Which is good. I needed to stop.
Right, so
I am done with zucchini.
So we're going to start our seeds this week for the fall. And there will be a video about it for all that. So we're probably going to go ahead and pull all those plants up so we can start treating that ground and try to take care of the issue before we plant the cabbage in there. But I know that's what I'm excited about, just all the greens. It was so nice this spring, having so many greens and salad mixes and stuff, and now we're out, and now I want them again.
Naturally, NC said, how are you going to treat for squash bugs? We're actually not. We decided against it. It just wasn't worth the time, and the amount of effort that we've put in, and the harvest that we've gotten is honestly just enough for us. I have enough butternut squash that, it's just, and the zucchini, and
I'm sitting there staring at them.
Yeah, I know, because we put them all over there. We've just been trying to organize everything that we've gotten and all the harvest, and I have so much frozen zucchini. I took inventory in my freezer today so I can keep track, and it's just kind of out of control, which I know you can never have enough, but at the same time, I don't want to waste.
Right.
So
we got a small deep freeze, so we got to save room for everything else, but
and
it's
I
getting
have
very full. Not a bad problem.
A whole lot of zucchini still on my table that this is gonna be my last round with zucchini, and I'm gonna make more bread, and after that I'm over the zucchini this year.
Yeah.
I can't do anymore.
And technically we are treating them, right? So we're gonna remove all the plants, which is their source of food. We're gonna burn them. We're gonna burn them.
Yeah, we have been burning them.
Burn them right back to wherever they came from.
Yeah, that's one thing we have been doing is burning them. Just trying to keep it under control so that the pumpkins don't get hit.
Because you know what? We have our first Cherokee tan pumpkin.
Yeah, we sure do.
The plants are huge, but there he is.
Yeah.
And we got a Jack B. Little. Isn't it sitting right here?
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all about to see me first a second. First little Jack B. Little pumpkin.
So
it is the
cute.
tiniest pumpkin.
It's so cute.
But we have so many on the vines. These are going to be beautiful as decorations, basically. That's what we're really going to use for them, and let the kids paint them and stuff as it gets closer. But they're going to be really cool to have everywhere.
They're adorable. I
but
love them.
when they are Jack B. Littles, they're very little.
Yeah.
It fits them up on.
Let's see. I'm dehydrating zucchini as fast as I can chop it. Yeah.
Yeah.
They produce so much. You can put some in my freezer if you run out. Carol, your mom said.
There you go. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, she's got a big freezer.
Yeah, she has a big stand-up.
We were actually talking
freeze.
about that before this, and we're probably going to have to, because I was telling him, in the fall, he always gets a deer that lasts us all year, and I don't have room for one at this point. So.
Yeah, so we definitely have to go down there.
Yeah. Let's see. Hey, Diane C. Can they be stuffed and baked? Which ones?
Can they be stuffed and baked? Are you talking about these?
Or the zucchini?
Whatever it is, yeah.
Probably.
Most everything can be stuffed and baked that you have. So someone asked if they'll make it to October. That is the plan.
That's the
so the Cherokee Tan pumpkins are right on track.
Yeah.
They're just starting. The plants are big, however, they're just starting to fruit, so I don't have any fear in that. These guys have been producing for a little while, and I think we might have underestimated how fast they would grow.
Yeah, they were really fast.
But they're still going to be fine. I think we'll make it. I think we'll be okay.
Yeah.
Because when you really think about it, you get them like about October 1st, right? That's when you start going to the pumpkin patches because you want your pumpkins to last through Halloween. So we really just have about 2 months to get through, and I think we'll be fine with that.
Yeah. I'm trying to go back up and look at questions, but I also don't want to miss the
So
ones at the
they did
bottom.
ask if the Jack B. Littles could be stuffed. They very well could. They're very small, but I mean you're not gonna stuff them with much. It's smaller than a small bell pepper.
It's little.
Yeah, I was trying
Which
to say
I
anything
think
compared to-
they're supposed to be a little bit bigger than this. I think
That was
you know,
the first fruit, so yeah,
he
they'll
was
probably
just
get a little bit bigger.
Just a little guy. I think really they're like, like they fit in your hands, but still little.
They're just gonna look cool on the table. It's gonna be a very cool little
Yeah.
painting job for the kids and decorating item for sure.
Yeah. Let's see. What do you do with those tiny little pumpkins? They're basically just for the kids. They love them.
That's really why we grew them, because
Yeah.
Raylan wanted them so bad. That would make a very tiny pie.
maybe a little personal.
Someone asked if we can, and I saw someone else say they can their deer meat. We haven't done it. We've had it. Actually, one of Gary's old bosses canned deer, and we had it, and it's very good that way.
Yeah. It was really good. It tastes like roast beef.
Yeah.
It was really, really good.
Honestly, besides the back straps, because that's, just such a beautiful piece, and the roast, we turn everything else into, I call it hamburger meat. But
Yeah.
you know what I'm
We
talking
just
about.
ground it up.
Grounded up deer with a little added fat to it. So that's why we usually just freeze everything, because we don't chunk up enough to really do that. We don't have a couple cords from that
And a
aspect.
pickle said, "How did your cotton turn out?" The cotton got sacrificed to the dogs.
Yeah. So the
They
cotton
took
was
that
in the
over.
kids' raised bed in the front. That was before we got 2 new dogs. So then we fenced in the front, and that's where the dogs are,
Yes.
and that's where Xena likes to dig holes.
Yep. Hey,
So-
Max, happy Homestead. Hey, Rockin' C Homestead.
So the cotton
Hey, Considerate
and
Joy.
the giant zinnias and all that stuff got sacrificed. So Xena.
Hey, yeah, Patty.
So Xena could dig holes in the raised bed instead of doing it in the yard, which is nice.
Yeah. Let's see. Yes, did you say that about the Cherokee Tan pumpkins, where we got them from?
I didn't. Yes,
Oh.
those are from Crazy Days in Deep South Homestead.
Yeah, they did a collaboration. They're trying to basically get the seeds out again and get them growing all over the country if possible. And it was a collaboration that we joined in on, and they sent us some seeds, so that was awesome. They sent us 6, but only 2 germinated. So we're cherishing them very closely.
Grace asked if they could see our deep freeze. We'll throw it in a video. It's just a small little.
We still have to wrap up our video that's going to be tomorrow. So, and that was actually a plan. I was going to kind of open it and show, because I organized it a little and just kind of took inventory, because I want to keep it on the fridge just so I know what I have in there and what I've used and haven't used, and that way I can keep track of it. So yeah, we'll do that. Do you guys compost? If not, how will you amend your beds for the fall? Yes, we do.
We do compost.
We have 2 compost bins. We have a active compost bin and I don't know what you call the other side. The one that you use that's already composted and broke down.
Well, that's your active,
Yeah.
because you're still adding to it. You're still turning it. It's still creating compost. So once it gets full, we'll move to the next one. We'll let that one sit for a minute so it's not hot, and then we'll use it. So by the time next spring comes, that one will be the one we use to amend our beds, and then we'll start on the second box.
I watered my squash and 1,001 white bugs came out of my soil. What are they? They are squash bugs.
That's squash bugs.
And they're the devil. Bonnie, I'm just going to be here to tell you. They're awful. They're awful.
Yeah, once they're there, it's you
I
can
don't
see.
even know where they come from. I guess they live in the ground and they just, I don't know. Because I've literally never seen them before.
It's all about temperature. We
Yeah.
haven't had a single one all year until last week.
And
was
they
the first
produce
one we
so
saw.
quickly. They lay them eggs and then babies pop out, feels like within minutes.
And it's funny, you can actually kind of know when to expect that you're going to get them, because like your southern people that you watch on YouTube, about a month ago, they started talking about squash bugs. So we knew in about a month, it's time for us to start
Yeah.
seeing squash bugs.
Yeah.
So you
We're
all up
always a little
north,
bit-
you probably got about a month
Yeah.
or two before you start seeing squash bugs.
Grace Junction said plant nasturtium with squash. We have no squash bugs. I definitely want to do that next
go.
year because I love nasturtiums anyway, and a lot of people have said that. So we're definitely gonna try that. Let's see. Squash bugs got us at one property on the lookout here. Consider it, Joy said. They're just awful.
That's the only bug that's really just over.
That and caterpillars, which
Yeah,
they're
but
not
they-
terrible. They're at bay.
We catch them. They get one tomato here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah, nasturtium's edible too. We had some, but we had it in a hanging pot on the front porch.
Yeah.
And she would eat it every time she went out
I
there.
know. I just wanted to eat it. It had no other purpose than snack.
Yeah.
But I have a bunch of nasturtium seeds that I'm gonna plant way more. I love them. They're so good.
I feel like there was other things that I wanted to talk about, but I am
I
losing
know.
my train
Can't
of thought.
remember now.
So you all just keep
and
popping the
rice
questions.
that I have
in.
no garden this year because of goats. Didn't even try it, but now that I have a net, oh my gosh, electric net and energizer, I'm about to plant a fall garden. So y'all are ahead of me. We
Nice.
actually haven't planted our fall garden, so that's this weekend's project. That we usually have at least one or two big projects on the weekend. And we're honestly pretty caught up with projects. We did a lot this weekend and yesterday, just trying to, stay busy and do stuff. So we're pretty caught up with the big stuff. So this weekend is going to be planting the fall garden.
The
So
Max asked if
obviously
we had
we'll
a
take
chance to
y'all
find our
over
deal. We haven't got it yet, have we?
Yeah, we have it. I have it.
Oh,
I told her.
Sorry.
we're going to plant it probably this
We
weekend.
will get on it then. We'll try to get that in tomorrow so we don't have an issue of it. Is it seeds or a start?
Seeds.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We'll get it started this weekend then.
Susan said, I want you to know I love your fruit fly video. Guess what I did? I hate them just as much. Yeah.
It's the best too. I saw someone post. It might have been her. I'm not sure, but someone posted on
Hey, City said.
our status about our live tonight, and they had the clear jars and sent a picture. It's very fun to watch.
Yeah. It's good. It's
Excuse me.
entertaining. Squash bugs got my zucchini in Pennsylvania, even in pots. Oh
Ah.
my goodness.
Yeah.
Mama Bear,
They
yeah, we
set
like
that stuff
Monopoly.
down.
Monopoly's fun. We haven't played it in a while, but we do like it.
I'll tell you what though. Have y'all seen the new Monopoly? Like the last one we played, you got a debit card, and that was really
Yeah.
weird. Like you had to put the debit card in, and you had to do this. Like I want the cash.
Yeah, I want
I
the
want-
cash and
right?
It's more, legit that way.
Kayla said, "Zach, what's your haircut called? My son wants it the Jennifer special."
Yeah.
She cuts it. No, but it's
It's long
yeah.
on top, and it's pretty much buzzed on the sides.
So this is as short as she's ever really done it on the sides. But basically, you just tell them to run the razor to where your part is.
Try to fade it if you can.
I just
not
gave
a
myself
huge
a
fader.
Christmas vacation. You see here, I got a part right here.
Yeah.
If I dent that, oh, it's just gonna make my hair look all wrong.
Yeah.
Anyways, no, you just cut it to the part and then cut it up under your hair there and do that number, and there's the haircut.
Yeah, I think I use a 3 on top and a 1 on the sides. And
No, well, we let that grow.
yeah.
And
Sometimes
then-
I'll trim it up. It's usually like not every other haircut, but like every third haircut, I'll try to trim up the top just a little because it gets crazy. But
Yeah.
That's
it.
he asked me to start cutting his hair, and I was like, okay, well, if I get to cut it, then I get to decide what we do. So
Right.
I do. Yep. How do you keep watermelons from molding? I have no idea. If you ever find out, let me know. We don't grow them because that's what happens. I don't know.
They just take a lot of space too.
Yeah, and they crack and they mold, and we've never had a successful watermelon. Now, if you trellised them and, like a variety that was a little, like a baby watermelon, and you trellised them and you put them in those sacks, that might work.
Well, you could do it a few different ways too. You could actually, instead of even doing a pallet like what we have, the pallet trellis that we made, you could just almost lay pallets down.
Yeah.
And once your plant starts, put the vine up on top of the pallet and just kind of let them keep running.
Yeah.
That way your fruit is sitting on a pallet and there's no stress on it because it's not hanging. It's just laying right there on it.
Oh, goodness. Talking about your haircut.
Someone said put a shingle between. Yeah, I mean, once the fruit's there,
Yeah.
you can just put it on anything, and then you should be good.
It would definitely be easier to keep them from molding if you could keep them off the ground. That was always our problem, is we just let them vine out all over the ground, and then, you know, the next thing you know, you got a moldy side that's cracking. And but there's definitely better ways to do it. We didn't try this year. Actually, I had some seeds, but we just didn't want to use the space. Let's see. Putting a brick under the watermelon, that's a good idea.
Yeah, just put it on something.
Yeah. Let's see. How much did your greenhouse cost?
About $300. So it was $100 for the.
Full Beth, that's awesome.
It was about $100 for the plastic. Each cattle panel was what was it? $18 each, and we about 4 of them.
Yeah.
The four 16-foot boards to get us the 2-foot height. That was about $50, and then
Bye, Tammy.
that was it. The window we had.
The window we had, it was a antique that I had already bought.
We
and it
did
was
buy
like
the screen
$10.
door, but you can get that anywhere off any
Yeah.
kind of Craigslist ad. The biggest thing kind of was like the inside, building the shelving and then getting some rock down, which I pretty much ruined because we didn't put a tarp down or anything. But I had, if you all haven't seen that video, my truck almost got destroyed
Yeah.
because of getting this rock. So I wasn't thinking straight. But yeah, about $300, I would
Boldly
say.
grow.
And it took us a day and a half to put together.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was a pretty quick project. It was so exciting. I
Yeah.
love it. I'm hoping eventually we can do another one. I
But
just
bigger.
love it.
Like I went double the size.
Yeah.
32 foot long.
It's such a really neat place to be.
Yep.
Especially in the spring when you're just wishing and hoping so bad for summer. And it's warm in there because the sun heats it up faster than the outside. And, you know, you
It's
see all
awesome.
your seeds that are starting in all your plants. It's just an awesome place. I love it.
And as you all know, I cannot stand the cold.
Yeah.
So I like when it's like 40 degrees, but the sun's shining. As soon as I see the sunshine, I'm like, I am going to the greenhouse.
Yeah.
Because I can get warm, real nice and warm.
Yeah.
Lou asked if you're still growing microgreens.
No, I took a break from them, but it's actually on my list of video ideas because I have the seeds and I have the soil. I just need to get them started. So I was thinking either this week or next week we'll do a video on it because we have everything we need. I just need to remember to soak them and do all that before I want to do the video.
The problem is when you get to this point in the year, it's hard to like maintain some of those small things that you
Yeah.
really enjoy because outside's taking all of your time.
Yeah, I always forget about the stuff inside because the outside stuff is so important. I love microgreens in the winter though. They give you a boost when
For
you're able
sure.
to grow something.
And it allows you to grow something
Yeah.
until spring comes. I saw Karen ask that someone asked what the mil of the plastic was. It's 6 mil.
Yes, 6 mil. We got it off Amazon. How does the greenhouse plastic hold up in hail? I don't think we've had hail yet, but I think it would be okay.
We didn't have hail, but we had like some tornadic weather big time
Yeah.
early spring and a lot of rain. And I mean, it was just whipping and it did fine. Now, here's the reason the cattle panels, in my opinion, are so good for this style because you only have a 2x2 square at a max size. So that plastic is going to be pretty tight there. You're not going to have a whole lot of slack. The issue I noticed with the PVC pipe run ones, you have a big gap that you have to continuously keep that tight. And as you all know, when the sun starts hitting, it's going to start stretching that. And then when it gets cold, it's going to start letting it back in. So you're going to have this stretch and then slack, stretch and then slack. So that's what causes, to me, I don't like about those because when it does hail, you're going to have that weight just lay on it. And when it snows, and then you have to go in there and push it all off. And then with these cattle panels, since it's so tight, you don't have that issue. Like nothing ever sits on top of that. The snow will all slide off. The hail doesn't hit it hard enough to where it actually goes through it. It's just really nice to have that cattle panel piece. And I know Heirloom and Citystead, they probably agree as well because they have the same thing, which we watched their videos and 2 Wild Onions and a lot of people have these before we even built ours.
Somebody asked how many dogs we have. We have 4 dogs. I'm trying so hard to keep up with the comments, y'all, and I'm struggling. I don't know if it's because I'm tired or what, but I'm seeing them come by, and we'll answer. I'll say the question, and then he'll answer it, and
Sorry.
he talks a really long time,
bad.
and then I lose the question, and then I try to find the other one. I'm so sorry.
My
I'm not
bad.
ignoring anyone. I'm trying so hard, but just keep asking them. I don't know.
Yep, keep asking. We got y'all.
Let me try to go back up and see.
Stivers Homestead, do you still have the mean rooster? We haven't had a mean rooster.
Mm-mm.
We got mean guineas.
He's goofy, but he's not mean.
T-Bird's the rooster.
Yeah.
And he's turned into a man.
Baby ducks are good. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try to.
Someone asked if there's any way to slow down comments. So there is a slow down option. However, what I've noticed, and I know some will disagree, it actually doesn't slow down the comments. It slows down how many times you can send a comment. So if like you're pumping out a bunch, it'll like tell you to take a break.
Yeah.
That's what I've noticed, but it doesn't actually slow down the comments.
Somebody asked how we get electric in the greenhouse. We just run an extension cord
For
out
now.
there. It's a heavy duty, weatherproof extension cord, and we run it from the house and hook up the heater. And because somebody else had asked, how do we keep it warm when it gets cold? So if it doesn't get below about 30, we're able to keep it warm with the space heater. If it gets below 30, there's just not really any chance, and we'll bring everything inside.
Mm-hmm.
How old are your children? Wyatt is 6. He just turned
6.
6, and Raylan is about to be 4, so she's still 3. Do we ever cuddle our chickens? Yes.
Cuddle?
Cuddle.
Like hold?
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't say you don't, because you carried around Cricket Toe the other day.
Cricket Toe is my buddy. So every time I go under the water, I got the goats, and then I got Curly Toe. I call her
Good night, Perry.
Curly Toe. I know there's a specific name, but she has a curled toes.
It was some kind of like calcium deficiency or something when she was little.
She's fine now.
Yeah.
But she's got curly toes.
Yeah.
So she always hangs out with me and the goats while we water, and her when she waters, and she just kind of looks at me and talks to me. And
Becky, the one that jumped on my shoulder, every time I go in there, she comes up to me and she
Becca's
wants to be petted, so I pet her.
Becky's the ice brown. Curly Toe is the black.
Australorp.
Thank you. And so that's my favorite, and Becky's her favorite. But she has 5 Beckys.
Yeah, I have a lot of Beckys, and I can't tell them apart. They're just all Beckys. They all have the same personality.
Susan says she thinks I'm a goat guy, and you're the chicken lady.
Uh,
I'm the garden guy.
Yeah, he
like
really
that.
is. He's the garden guy, and I'm more about the animals. I love my tea garden, and I love squash and zucchini, and I love cucumbers and stuff, but I'm not a tomato person. They make me itchy, and I don't like them. Every time I touch the plant, I get itchy.
I like the goats, but I love the goats. Don't get me wrong. Charlie is a pain in my butt.
Yeah.
I tell you what, he is a juvenile
Yes,
bug.
Huffman Homestead. Are you in Dayton? Is that where you are? We saw that, and we
Yes.
will definitely be in prayer.
Yes, Dayton and El Paso.
Or yeah, it might be El Paso too, but we've been praying for both, and we will continue to do so. We're so sorry to hear
it's
that.
terrible.
Yes, we eat our guinea eggs too. They just have a really hard shell.
My nanny, we give her
Yes,
eggs.
you hear the kids. They're in the bedroom getting antsy.
Yeah. My nanny, we gave her eggs, and she came back and she said, "Did you all give us a hard-boiled egg?" We was like, "No, we didn't have any hard-boiled eggs." She's like, "Well, I couldn't get that thing to crack." It was a guinea egg.
Yeah.
They're very hard shells.
The guineas are still there though. We have not eaten them, just their eggs. They're annoying though, but that's okay. They're doing their job. Let's see. Hey, Christy. Hey, Lindsay. Let's see. Anybody else? Did y'all see Luke in my gardener?
I did.
Put up his first cattle panel strapped to his car. Yes, I did see that. Actually, I just scrolled across it. I don't think I realized it was him, but I guess that's funny.
Yeah, I think I actually saw it
do
on
what you gotta do.
Facebook. Him posted. I was worried. I was like, man, I bet that roof of that vehicle is all scratched to pieces.
Yep.
You gotta do what you gotta
Charlie's
do.
not bad. He just bucks. He's a juvenile, and he just, likes to ram his horns in you, but that's okay. He's still sweet.
The
viewer
kids aren't
from
allowed in the
Holland.
male go pen.
No, they're not. We take them in the girls. They go with us every day, but they don't get to go in the males because they're just too rough. I don't want them to knock them down. My biggest fear is that they'll knock them into the electric fence, so they're not allowed to go in there. But the
Right.
girls are so sweet.
All right, Bonnie. Hey, from Holland.
All right.
That's cool.
That's awesome. Sue says, I cut my husband's hair too. Cool. Hey, Sunshine, always.
Tell you what, I used to get my haircut for $5. It was great, and I loved the haircut. Her and I got married, and we started getting like $12, $15 haircuts, and like it literally takes 2 seconds to cut my
Right.
hair. So she got this.
Yeah, I cut Wyatt's too.
Yeah, so-
Sometimes he has to take over because he hates it, but
Yeah, I give him the Mohawk.
Can you give me advice on a good vlogging camera? So we have the G7X Mark II, which is awesome, but you can't have an external mic.
But
But.
they came out with a Mark III.
Oh yeah, they did.
That's,
which you can use an external mic with. So,
I want it so bad.
Yeah, if you're gonna get one, get the Mark III for sure.
Yeah, because I love the Canon G7X. All the Mark, they're all good. But we have the Mark II, and like she said, it doesn't have that external mic, and that is a big bummer. Trying to film a lot of outside stuff. So the Mark III does let you have that, and I saw that it had an option to do YouTube live streaming from the camera.
Yeah.
That's really cool. So you don't even have to worry about hooking it up and different things. You can actually do like you do on your phone.
Yeah.
On the camera, as long as it's hooked to Wi-Fi. That's pretty neat.
Do you have a favorite book? Mama Bear said. So we love the Foxfire. I pretty much read them every day. And then my other favorite is Rosemary Gladstar's Medicinal Herbs book. I probably couldn't tell you every word front to back of that book.
Rochelle asked if the Mark III was on our wish list. This Mark III is like $700.
Yeah.
It just came out. We're not adding that to our wish list. As much as I appreciate it, we will eventually get that at some point. That's nothing that we are dying right now at this time to do. We're making it just fine with our Mark II. But yeah, I just saw that they had just sent that out. I think it came out this month, so it might not even actually be on the market yet. But it's really cool.
Let's see. External mic is almost a necessity. It really is, especially in the spring and the fall when it's so windy. We have a really hard time. We usually have to go in the greenhouse and film because it's just so windy up on this hill, which is why we need a wind turbine.
Yeah, a wind turbine that's coming too. Consider Joy, they have a wind turbine, so we'll be speaking with them because I think
Life
we might
with
try
Linda
that.
Said, I love the countryside. I wish there was a salve for anxiety. Me too. You know, there probably is. I'm going to do some research on that because that would just be ideal. For me, it would be really cool if it was a salve I could like rub on my chest almost when I'm feeling anxious, and that would be perfect.
I'll find it and we'll put it on there. But someone asked what we do for an external mic. We don't do anything.
We don't.
I mean, there's not an option on this camera at all. We can't even like do a USB and hook up and
My little
take
garden
it
big
out.
dreams.
We could probably maybe do a personal mic to do that, but we haven't had many issues. There's only been a few that have really had some serious issues.
Toby's and Russ said, did y'all get to do any yard sales, any homestead finds? We didn't. Sure didn't. Is that over, I guess, the 127 yard sales?
I don't think it's over yet, is it?
I don't know.
So if y'all aren't familiar,
no, it's just hot.
The biggest yard sale in the world is happening right now. From north to south. It goes from coast to coast.
Yeah.
It's Highway US 127, and it runs straight through our town.
Or is it east to west?
No, it's north to south.
Is it okay?
What's the rule?
I don't know.
She knows it. Evens are east and west.
That's right.
Odds are north and south.
North and south. That's
she
right.
knew this.
Do you use essential oils? Francine said, I do not. Not the conventional essential oils. I like to make my own oils. I don't really call them essential oils, but I do like to make my own. But no, we don't do essential oils. I'm a big believer in herbs.
Yeah, but she turns herbs into it.
Kombucha. Thanks, Jen. Oh, cool, Bonnie. That's awesome. What editing software do you use? We use Viva Video. It's an app on the phone.
So that's another thing. Viva Video is app only. You can't use it on a computer.
Well, thank you, Husband Homestead.
But I love the editing software. It's really cool. It's very easy to use. It has a lot of music that's copyright release on there. So it's a very nice app. However,
Linda, it's true. Life with Linda. Even are east to west and odds are north to south.
You haven't heard that before?
Yeah.
Yes. When I told her that, she's like, "That what?" I was like, "Yeah. Anything that ends in even is east and west. Anything that's odd ends in north and south."
Hey, Pete's Little Homestead, naturally NC. That would be a really good idea. Salve with lavender and chamomile for anxiety.
Yeah.
I don't really know how I would turn the chamomile into salve. I guess I could do an infusion. I probably could make an oil and then use beeswax. That would probably be, that'd probably work. Bad idea. Let's see. 2-digit evens, 3-digit evens, disconnect and reconnect. 3-digit odds are for.
See, Dennis, you went another level. I had to keep it simple. So like 264. Like when we're on level, you remember we're on 264?
Yeah.
It disconnects and then reconnects to 64.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So, yeah.
Wow. There you go. Learning all kinds of things. Let's see. Essential oils, yeah. Not yet, baby. Almost. Hey, Ravens Nature Family Farm. Can you use it on Android phones, the Viva Video? I am not
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, you can. It's Android or iOS. We have it on iOS, but as long as it's phone, you can use it. Now we did have to pay for it, so
Yes.
the free version only allows you, I think, to do a 5-minute video. You can't go
Hey,
over
Heritage
that.
Farm,
But it
Texas.
was really cheap. It's only like $3, $3 one time or $3 a
I
month.
don't remember.
It's something. It's not like Adobe, which is a little more expensive, but is good. I would really like to get the Premiere Rush, but we have got to get a laptop. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
We don't have a laptop that we can do editing on.
Yeah, we're really winging this. I don't know, but we're not official. We don't have like a
We're almost there though.
big old computer setup and a big old camera setup kind of thing. We basically just wing it, try to do our best, try to make it look good, but we are definitely not the techie people. Let's see, let me go back down, try to find the questions. The kids are getting anxious, I think. Gotta go. Catch you later. Bye, Freedom Homestead. See y'all in a little while. So Freedom Homestead's live is after us too. Let's see. Guineas are great entertainment, chattering, great at getting rid of ticks. Yeah, they really are. They're loud, but they do a really good job and they keep stuff away. Bye, Margot Pryor.
Sorry about that. So did you finish to tell them that we don't have a laptop that can use any
Yeah.
editing software? Yeah.
So, North Star Prep Center, I lost your question. I saw it. Can you ask it again? It was something about the greenhouse in her zone. If you're still on, ask it again, and I'll try to.
Randy and Nancy said, will there be another dance-off? Next time another one hits hard, you better believe it.
Oh, goodness. Ugh,
I like to have you ever gone to YouTube and went to the trending section? Most of the time it's a bunch of stuff that only our kids would like.
Yeah.
But every once in a while, like the get up challenges on there, and like I'll watch and be like, well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Or I'll be like, how can we like do something like that? I don't know. It's just something that I like to do when I have a few extra seconds to go over there and just check the trending stuff. So
Yeah.
if we get another dancing video like trending or something that's a catchy song, you better believe it.
Yeah. Great job in the greenhouse. Thank you so much. It was a hard project, but it was a very satisfying project.
The greenhouse,
Yeah.
I'll clean that. Yeah. Hot.
You don't have a laptop. Do you work with website development? We do have a laptop. I have a Mac, but I got it when I was in college in 2009. So it was awesome back then, and it's still awesome. But the software is so old, I can't update it anymore. Like I can't do any updates on it, so we can't download any softwares or anything like that.
He's talking about my work.
Oh.
So
There
yeah.
it is. Hold on. North Star Prep Center. Zach, if I built your style greenhouse in my severe cold zone, would I need to remove the plastic during the winter so it doesn't get too brittle?
I think you're fine. When I purchased it, there wasn't any issues with that. It's a strong plastic. I think it would be able to handle it. And like I said, as long as it's tight and those cattle panels will be able to withstand your snow, if it is sitting, all you have to do is go inside and just do that, and it slides right off, and you'll be just fine.
Simply Jen Homestead said, you've done your channel with the phone and that awesome intro. As Zach does it, sometimes I have the ideas and I try to bring it together, but he is the one that actually makes it work.
It's really easy once you've done it a few times.
Yeah.
But city states, yeah. So
Hey, Grandpa's Farm runs again.
I have a work laptop, but I can't be doing this stuff on my work laptop. But yes, it could.
Would the plastic be good for zone 3?
Yeah, you're fine. Seriously, it's got a 5-year warranty on it too. If it like doesn't hold up to their standards.
Hey, Sharon.
The only thing about it that I feel like is
Hey,
that
Mimsy's Garden.
they're gonna find a way that it was your fault.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't hold it on that. But I mean, like I said, there was no restrictions on saying they couldn't withstand the extreme cold areas or the extreme hot areas. I know like Josh from the city stead, he's in Michigan. He said it did fine. It did fine for us here in Kentucky, and very high winds because we're way up on the hill. So I think you're fine.
North Star Prep Center said, did you see my Hootenanny video? I haven't. So we usually watch YouTube on our TV because usually my phone is either uploading, downloading, doing some kind of something. So we usually watch on our TV, but in the past week, we've had some issues with our Roku and our Fire Stick. So we've been trying to get them both figured out, and they signed us out and all kinds of stuff. But Zach got the Roku going back this morning, so we will go watch it.
Yeah. Someone asked where we got the plastic. We got it off Amazon. It is on our Amazon link, so like our store I think it's still there. I'll go make sure because I haven't looked at it in a while to make sure that's on there. But it should be in our Amazon store.
Yeah, I think it is. Bye, Patty. Good night. The 6 mil will hold up in the cold and hot weather really well. Yeah, it does. Let's see. Amazon is my best friend. Me too.
For sure.
Love
We
Amazon.
love some Amazon.
It is awesome. Let's see.
Yeah, so the next greenhouse, basically we're gonna make our own hot tunnel, and instead of a window, we're gonna add some vents into there. But I want to make it 32 foot long, so 8 cattle panels.
Oh, that's actually a really good idea. Jinko, I think I'm saying it right. So they're in Michigan, and the 6 plastic is what they use on their windows for insulation.
For sure.
We could actually try that ourselves because sometimes our windows get a little drafty in the winter.
Yeah. The only thing which we just, if maybe we don't hit these two, that in our living room, if we start plasticing up all of our windows, that plastic, it like lets light through, but you can't really see through it real
good
well.
night, Josh. At the city said he's got to read bedtime stories.
Nah, get on
Tell
it,
him
man.
we say good night.
I like being able to see.
Yeah. Did you finally get your curriculums? Three Musketeers Homestead said yes. We actually changed it up and got a Becca, but we did get it in the mail finally, and I gotta open it all up and go through it and figure out what in the world I'm doing.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
A lot of
Everything's
info.
a lot.
But you got this.
I got this.
You and I
I
got
know.
this.
Oh,
Nicaragua. That is awesome. So much international going on right now.
How many
That is
subs
amazing.
Did you
Thank you
have
all.
when you started going live? I'm curious too. I want to say we had 100 subs the first time we went live.
If that.
Yeah, and I think about 7 people showed up, and we were fine with that. It was a really good time.
It was, and I tell you what, we did a collab with a bunch of people. A lot of people that are still on here, like the Broussards, some different people that were on there. And basically, we were all messaging back and forth to make sure we had our collab good to go. And we just said, hey, y'all, we're going to go live tonight if any of y'all can join. So that, like, them plus a few of the family, and it broke the ice.
That is so cool, from Nicaragua. Oh, they're talking to somebody else. Okay, go back down. People wants me to do videos, but I'm scared. You can do it. You can do it.
She says it all the time. Go do videos, just don't post it if you don't want to.
Do some practice videos. Figure out what you like and don't like. Oh my gosh, it's 9:03. Okay.
We're just rolling on talking with y'all, not even knowing what time it is. So we usually send people to Two Family Homestead, but I don't think they're going live tonight.
I think they're on. Let me make
Since they are in at the Homesteading Live Conference. They're either probably coming home or still there. Or
I know they were
something.
live pretty much all day, so they're probably resting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see them.
So if they're not, another good friends of ours that are also Kentucky natives,
Yes.
Freedom Homestead is live
They're
right
in
now.
Kentucky too. They're
So
awesome.
if
Which we
you
haven't even met them yet in person. We went to meet them at the Hoot Nanny, and then we didn't actually get to the actual event. So
we
didn't get
live
to see 'em.
less than 2 hours
I
away
know.
from each
We need
other.
to make it happen.
We went to Michigan to see each other. We were both in Michigan, but then didn't get to see anyone in Michigan because we had to come home, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But they're coming in November. If we don't meet them before then, well, I'll be able to meet them then. So yeah, Freedom Homestead is live right now. We'll be over there. So if you want to continue this chat and check them out, hop on over there. Someone asked what part of NC. I don't know if you're talking to us. We were in NC. We're not. We're in Kentucky now.
Yeah.
We were in the Raleigh area.
We loved it.
So y'all keep with all this awesome info. It's hard to leave.
No, it is. Let's see. Let's do one more question.
One more question. All right.
Let me find one. Hey, food first, permaculture. My
And
goodness.
Keita asked if we have a meet and greet sometime soon. So we are having the harvest celebration for anyone that's just joining in November 2nd in Frankfort, Kentucky. If you want to come, it's completely free. We're gonna have
Frankfort, Kentucky.
we're gonna have demonstrations, speakers, meet and greets, food, all that stuff. Maybe it sounds like we
hey,
might be
Honey
doing
Hollow Homestead.
Yeah, we might be having a chili cook-off. So a lot of fun.
Yes.
So you can come to that. Get you
Lots
a
of-
ticket so we know how many people's
Lots
coming.
of super fun.
We're up to 300 that are coming.
Can you link
right
their
now.
channel? Are you talking about Freedom Homestead? Let me see if I can.
Well, hang on. We got a lot of mods on, so you
That's
don't have to
true. Okay.
pop off there and possibly mess up our live stream. Someone if y'all don't mind, throw Freedom Homestead's
Freedom
link up.
Homestead. Did the ducklings join the others yet? They kind of. They're outside, but they're in their own little area. So we'll show you that.
Yeah, we'll do a video
okay.
explaining it.
Yep.
If you've seen some of our previous videos, we have a secondary coop, so that's where they are now.
They're doing really good though.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we cannot wait for the event. Can't wait to meet all of you. Hopefully most of you can come. it's just gonna be a really good time.
Wildcat Meow, man. Lawrenceburg.
Oh, that's so cool. Lawrenceburg's right down the
We
road.
knocking next door to them.
Yep. That's cool.
All right, we gotta go.
Okay, so y'all go get
Jeremy
on,
Karen just put on Freedom
Awesome.
Homestead's link. Thank you.
go get on Freedom Homesteads Live, and we love y'all so much.
Hang on, someone asked for festival details. Karen, keep rolling with it. Someone throw that Eventbrite link up. So we have an Eventbrite.
Tomorrow's my mom's birthday, Granny Karen.
She's 23.
Yeah, 23.
Eventbrite, that's where you get your tickets. There is an event page to where you can post questions, but honestly, the best place is on Stivers Homestead Facebook page.
Yes.
We're on there the most. So if you have questions, ask them there. We'll also post updates there as well.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much to the mods. Thank you so much
Yes.
for helping us.
Thank
y'all
you
are
all.
awesome.
Thank you
as
all for the
always.
super chats too.
Thank
That
you
was
for the
amazing
super chats.
tonight.
Thank
Y'all
you
are
for the
awesome.
encouragement, the prayers. Thank you for hanging with us. Thank you for being on tonight. We had a great time chatting with y'all.
Absolutely.
It always goes by too quickly, but we'll be here next week too. Yes.
Yep. So mom, White Place, Kentucky, which is our son. That's my mom. This was a little bit different time, not
Yeah.
having him around, but we're figuring out that new normal.
Yeah.
So thank you all. We've missed you all, and we'll catch you over at Freedom
Yes.
Homestead.
Love y'all so much.
Until the next one.
Until the next one.
Bye.
See y'all later. Bye. Love you. Bye.